Are you guys curious what Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch looks like these days? Because I can tell you I definitely was. So I'm going to show you guys some aerial views of MJ's infamous property and what it looks like these days, because these were shot yesterday. So as you might know, Neverland Valley Ranch is actually a developed property up near Santa Barbara, California. It was first named Neverland back in 1988. So back in its heyday, its prime, it was actually Michael Jackson's private estate, along with an enormous amusement park and zoo. It had that iconic floral clock right outside the train station, and at the time the amusement park included 2 railroads, a Ferris wheel, a carousel, one of those zipper rides, a super slide, a roller coaster, bumper cars, and an amusement arcade. But all of that changed back in 2003 during the molestation trials because police raided the property, and at that point Jackson said, "I will never go back to Neverland Ranch, it is no longer my home," and he never did. He was acquitted of all charges at that time. As you can see, there's not really much left on the property. They've removed a lot of those rides. Those rides were sold off at auction. We've seen some of them pop up randomly at different fairs here and there. But essentially, it's a pretty barren property at this point. The house is still there, the train station is still there, and the interesting thing is they're still keeping it up. If you look really closely, there's actually gardeners out there maintaining that floral clock as of yesterday. The pool is still full, it is still blue, even though I can imagine no one has swam in it for years. However, the ranch has now been a focal point of an HBO documentary called Leaving Neverland, and it's produced by British filmmaker Dan Reed, where they focus on the stories of Wade Robson and Jimmy Shafechuk, who alleged that Michael Jackson sexually assaulted them back when they were only children. They debuted the film at Sundance just a couple days ago, and it has definitely stirred up the Jackson estate. All right, but here's the question. Knowing its history, if the owners of the property opened this up to the public, made it some kind of museum, would you go and see it? Because I gotta say, I would definitely be there. I feel that I have been so curious. I want to see that secret door inside of Jackson's room. I want to walk the halls. There's just so much about this place that I want to see it. Would you pay an entrance fee and go and see Neverland Ranch?